Hi everyone and welcome, my name is Dora and this is my 6th update to Clue Special Panning Edition. This is a super fun collaborative project pan that was created by Stephanie. It's part of the Fantastic Ladies Facebook group, all the links are down below, and it's based on the board game Cluedo, whichever way you want to say it. We're all trying to solve our individual murder mystery cases by panning our makeup collection. There are 6 suspects, 6 weapons and 9 rooms in this game, and you need to find the right combination for yourself. As of my last update, I was down to 3 suspects, 3 weapons and 3 rooms. And for today's update, I was able to make 3 guesses. Right, let's go through what I've been working on first of all. I also had products on file from previous updates where I managed to finish something, but I wasn't able to use that in a guess because in order to make a guess, you need a suspect, a weapon and a room. Right, so as of last time, I also had on file 2 weapons and 2 rooms, the lead pipe and the rope, as well as the ballroom and the billiard room. Let's just get into my suspects and how many times I needed to use each item. First of all, Colonel Mustard, so this is my SPF, something yellow. Protect B by Superdrug Defense Moisturizer SPF 50. I needed to use this 12 times. I actually was at 2 uses at my last update, so this was a rollover and I managed to complete that goal. So I was able to use Colonel Mustard in a guess. I was also working on Miss Scarlet, something red. So I picked this red MUA lipstick, creamy matte lipstick in Razzleberry, and I randomized 12 uses as well. This was also a rollover. At my last update I was at 5 uses, so I managed to do another 7 uses on here. Actually, I carried on. This is just why this project is so nice, because you kind of sometimes have to push yourself to make a prompt work by rolling in a product that you wouldn't ordinarily reach for, but I've really learned to appreciate this one, and it's just such a classic lip color for me now, recently, that I put on in the morning when I just need to get out the door fast, or I've got, you know, work to do early on and I don't have time for a full eye makeup. I do no eye makeup and put a red lipstick on and it's beautiful. So yeah, I'm glad it was in here. Good old Miss Scarlet. Finally, I was also working on Mrs. White, so a white product, Bare Minerals Prime Time Original Foundation Primer, and I needed to use this 7 times. So managed to hit that goal and exceeded it as well. There's not a lot left in here, but oh well, I'm trying to pan it this year. Let's look at my weapons next. So for the revolver, it needed to be a whole collection roulette. So basically randomize an item from your entire collection. And in the intro, I randomized my Physicians Formula highlighter. What's this one? Rose All Day Set and Glow. And I needed to use this 11 times, managed to hit that goal. And I wear this most days. If I'm doing an eye look, I wear this on my brow bone. It's really beautiful. It's got a strong rose scent on there. I really like it though. For the lead pipe, something mattifying, I picked a Franken powder that I put into a Ayurveda component. I think last time I told you, oh, there's not a lot left here. I'm gonna try to use it up. You know, that would be amazing to have 1 fewer items in my inventory for my Just the Numbers video, which is going to come up later this month. And then I just had a weak moment and, you know, it was one of those nighttime Franken moments, and I made a new Franken face powder. So here's my lead pipe right now. I'm really enjoying this one. I mixed whatever was left in here. I also included 2 Revolution eyeshadows as well as a Catrice eyeshadow, and then I also added some of the purple and pink Essence loose powder in there, and that makes it really like quite shiny, silky even. I like it a lot. I'm glad I did that. Who cares about the numbers? I needed to use the lead pipe 9 times and I managed to hit that goal as well. Finally, for the robe, a hair product, I rolled in my Friendly Shampoo Bar Lavender and Geranium, and I randomized 11 uses on here. I'm only at 4 uses, but never mind. I've had this in here for a while. My storage was full, so sorry we got cut off. So coming back to the robe, a hair product, I'm actually using this to clean my brushes with. So 4 uses is what I seem to manage in between updates. it's no different. It would just take me, well, how many have I got left now? 7. It would probably take me another 2 months to hit the goal again. But we shall see. Let's move on to the rooms now. So I was working on the ballroom, something shimmery, and I selected my Soap and Glory Glow All Out Highlight and Sculpt Cheek Stick here. And I only needed to use this 4 times. Super easy go, lovely product. And I hit that goal, so I was able to use the ballroom in a guess. For the billiard room, something pocket sized, I picked this under eye stick here by Essence. This is in Warm Honey. I quite enjoy it. I only, I apply it with my finger under my under eye concealer. It works quite well. I'm not sure if I would repurchase it, but I'm happy I've got it. I needed to use this 8 months since my last update, and I managed to hit that goal as well. And my final product for the haul, I needed to pick a product that made a good first impression on me, and this is my H&M Do It All stick in Rose Coral. Really like this one. Sadly, it's been discontinued, and I needed to use this item 6 times. Also managed to hit that goal. I'm so happy I wrote this in because I've not touched this all year really. I'm thinking maybe it was in Deck of Panning earlier this year. That's a possibility, but I've been hyper focusing on the cream blushes in my plan to pan for this year. So I've completely ignored this lovely, lovely Do It All stick here. I hit most of my goals apart from the rope, but because I still had it on file, I was able to use it in a guess nonetheless. My first guess was Mrs. White with the lead pipe. Here it is. In the ballroom. And Stephanie told me that it could not have been Mrs. White. So I've got another suspect rolling out. That's exciting. Next, I guessed Miss Scarlett with the revolver in the hall. And Stephanie told me it could not have been in the hall, so the hall H&M Do It All stick is rolling out now as well. And my final guess was Colonel Mustard with the rope in the billiard room. And Stephanie said it could not have been the rope. So luckily, I don't even have to complete my goal in this one because the rope is rolling out. It was a rather difficult product. So I'm down to 6 products now. And I'm so happy that I'm actually down to this perfect scenario, which means down to 2 suspects, 2 weapons, and 2 rooms. If I complete all of my goals for next time, obviously I still have products on file. Let's go through those real quick. I'll do that at the end actually. Then I can make 2 guesses and that would be the maximum amount. I know that in the past when I played this is round 3 by the way, I sometimes would bring in other suspects again that I've already eliminated in the past just to help me to make more guesses in a month, but you then run the risk of having that suspect eliminated again and not really getting any further. But I want to show you now what I'll be working on next. Colonel Mustard and Miss Scarlett are both getting cold feet, so I'm actually going to make a switch with these 2 products here. Let's talk about Colonel Mustard first. So it needs to be something yellow, and I'd much rather be working through my cream blushes. Make sure I touch them a little bit this year at least. I also had this one here, made by Mitchell, blush. So it's got that yellow cap there for yellow. I also had this in another project and I really, really, really enjoyed Deck of Panning it was in. And ever since I did that cream makeup declutter, I just really want to touch all of my cream blushes now. I don't have that many left, but this is one of them. So this is my new Colonel Mustard. And I randomized 12 uses on here. So starting off really high, but why not? Then for Miss Scarlett, instead of the MUA Creamy Matte Lipstick, I would like to roll in my oldest red lipstick by L'Oreal instead. This is Blake's Pure Red Color Riche and I really, really enjoy it. It's now, because this is older again, since the cream makeup declutter, I just thought, let me just make that switch. I got this one 2 years ago, whereas I got this one in 2016. Still good. They passed the test, and I only need to use my Scarlet 2 times. So I got both ends of the spectrum here with my suspects, but that's okay. In terms of my weapons, everything stays the same. Revolver, Physician's Formula Highlighter, I need to use this 9 times. And then the lead pipe, something mattifying. It's my Franken face powder again, also for 9 uses. So remember, the revolver was the whole collection roulette. For my rooms, ballroom and billiard room, I'm gonna make one switch as well. I'm gonna show you that one next. So for something shimmery ballroom, I'm now gonna roll in my Milani Baked Blush in Dolce Pink. I just really love this, and again, barely used it this year. So pretty. It would really match my eye look now. I'm still panning pink looks, by the way. And I managed to, this is a hot pink that I've got under. I've slightly tried to lighten it to also mute it ever so slightly. Make it look more like this, basically, by using a inner corner highlight on top of the matte hot pink. Anyway, this one I randomized 8 users on. So yeah, I think that'd be really fun. Bit of a stretch, but I think I can do it. And for the billiard room, something pocket-sized, my Essence Under Eye Stick. I need to use this 7 times. So that's that. Let me also update you on what I've got on file. I did have the robe on file last time, but I used it in a guess. So I'm down to 2 rooms and 1 weapon on a file. Ballroom, billiard room, and lead pipe. So that's these 3 products here. In case I don't meet my usage goal on these, I'll still be able to use them in a guess, and that would be all right. I'm getting close. I may accidentally get the right answer at my next update. I'm not counting my chickens just quite yet, because I know that in the first round it took me so long. And I had like a feeling, oh, it might be this combination. And then at the last minute, I think I even edited my post on Facebook where I was making my guess. Previous solution would have been right. So who knows? I'm super excited to keep going. Let's see about the next update. The right combination is here, and I'm very close on it. I might like look into what I've already guessed so far. See if there's a pattern or something. Oh, I like that kind of stuff. But that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching all the way until the end. I really hope you'll subscribe if you haven't done so already. And other than that, I hope you have a lovely rest of your day or night, wherever you are. And I'm sending you so much love. Take care. Bye.